I don't like it. I want it gone.
I understand.
You should go back to being bald.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shave everything. I'm gonna be no. Did you guys? I was gonna say naked as the day I was born. When I was born, I had fucking sideburns.
Ew.
When I was born, I had a full head of thick, like, black hair.
When I was born,
God.
I had just mutton chops.
Me too. I had mutton chops and a soul patch.
Oh,
Like the strip or like the triangle?
A fucking Dorito.
When I came out of the womb, I had frosted tips.
I was Guy Fieri.
Jesus
I was ready to run a grocery games.
I was ready to
You
go
were
to
ready
Flavor
to. You
Town.
were ready to be in sync.
I was ready to be in sync with Guy's Grocery Games.
In Flavor
And
Town.
Justin Timberlake.
Do you guys think that Guy Fieri and Justin Timberlake ever compare hairdos?
No, but I think they've had dinner once or twice.
I think they're the same love child, but from different eras.
Different eras? Like Guy is from like the Middle Ages type of like. Guy Fieri would be ageless.
Well, I think that's my favorite medieval look is the signature flame shirt.
Where do you think Flavor Town is? It existed in 14th century Germany.
Yeah, medieval Europe.
Anyway. How can I just seamlessly transition into today's episode? Okay,
Well,
here
we're
we
doing
go.
this episode in medieval Europe, right?
Yeah, what are your guys' medieval Europe characters?
Fonzo Gonzo.
I'm Fons Borelli.
I'm Fonz Spinelli.
I'm Fons Spaghettios.
Whoa.
What is your objective?
Fonz
Do you still have the same objectives as Atticus, Phoebe, and
Fuck no, I'm Fons Spaghetti.
No.
The Duke of Spag.
Anyway,
I feel for
Ferdinand von Eyre.
Fonz Gonzo. He's
I feel like you invented the garbanzo bean, but you don't like to admit it because you were trying to invent something else. You were trying to like replicate.
he was trying to make a squash.
No, you were trying to cure the plague, but you accidentally made a bean that makes you farty.
you thought you could fart the plague away?
But it's high in iron, so
Iron.
anyway.
Rising from the water.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Like one more thing. I hope this makes the cut, unless it's too inappropriate. But this weekend when we were walking around New York City, little dust particles kept floating down, and I was like, "Oh, it's snowing." And the person I was with was like, "No, I think that's just dust." And I was like, "Ah, New York dust." Nust.
Nust.
And the whole weekend was very nusty.
Rising from the waters emerges two headlights attached to a body, one of the merple that you are all so familiar with.
Are they purple?
No?
What color were they?
Greenish?
Yeah, they were like a little, I think they were like a little green, but it was
What
mostly
was the sexiness level of them again?
not very high.
Probably 3 out of 10.
But like, what if you're kind of into that?
Then they're like a 10 out of 10 if you're into creepy headlight for eyes merple.
Okay,
I mean,
that's kind of hot.
That is a little hot.
That's kinda
That is
kinda
pretty
hot.
hot, man.
In a
Like-
shape of water kind of way, it's kind of hot.
Imagine like having dinner with one of the merple and you're staring into their headlight eyes.
Wait,
You're
out to
going
dinner with
blind,
them.
looking into your date's eyes.
You're out to dinner with them, but the lights go out. Oh no, it's spooky. Your date's like, but don't worry, I got it. And they just like turn on their lights.
The lights
They
are-
don't turn off.
Yeah, they're always on. So it would just the power would go out and they'd just be like,
Don't worry, guys.
What do you mean
I
you don't
got
turn
this.
off?
I got
That
it
feels like
covered.
a bad plan.
The merple person kind of shakily walks towards your party.
I make a note of that so
As
I can
it's-
make fun of them later
as it's-
if they turn on us.
Okay, yep. And as they sort of get their land legs back, they
Oh.
start just do you think they just like walk like an asshole like all
Phoebe
the time?
makes note of,
I just kind of maybe thought they weren't talented.
Phoebe makes note of their disgusting fucking webbed feet.
Yep.
But they're gonna be like, ew, look at your non-webbed feet, and they won't take any offense to us.
We have
maybe.
shoes on. They don't know that.
They know that.
They've never seen a people feet.
They absolutely have. Who do you think swims in the ocean all the time?
Fish.
With shoes on.
People, but no, hang on. I'm not indulging this train of thought. The mer person comes up to the three of you and Sheriff Steve and says, "What is it that you want?"
We want to negotiate.
Negotiate?
Yeah, so like we know what you want.
We want murder and pillage and sacrifices.
Right. We don't really want to give that to you. But we do have
Wait. And they turn and address the three of you. You're those three assholes.
Well,
That's
rude.
kind of racist.
Whoa.
Don't humans look the same.
No, that's just kind of rude.
Whoa.
You kidnapped two of us.
No.
Kidnapping implies that we didn't give them back.
We didn't.
Kidnap is a
we didn't
strong
kidnap.
word.
They startled
We
us.
explored your beautiful home, took them on a date to the beach, had a really fun play date, and then we let them go home.
We let them swim in the bathtub.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That is not how they recall it.
Well, there's
That's
a lot of
stupid.
cultural differences,
Yeah.
so...
Sheriff Steve says, "Okay, I think we're getting off on the wrong foot. Foot. Sorry. Let's all go sit down and we can discuss this like a bunch of civilized individuals."
Phoebe leans over to the sheriff and she's like, "Do more people sit?"
Yeah.
Okay.
What? He pulls you aside and says, "Why wouldn't they sit?
They swim?
What?
Fish don't sit?
They're not fish."
Right, but they're more related to fish.
No. Okay, come on inside.
Yeah.
The sheriff leads you all into a conference room and you all take seats around the table. The sheriff sits at one of the heads. Where is everyone else positioned around this table?
Would anyone like some water? Salty or otherwise?
The mer person raises their hand and says, "I'm good."
Okay.
I'll take some water.
Salty?
Yes.
I jumped the salt shaker into your water.
Did I already have water?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, thank you. She drinks it. Chugs it.
Ew, your throat's very moistened.
Tell me a little something about yourselves. I prefer not to do business without knowing who I am getting involved with.
Well, I have this really cool job where I get to sit in a dusty-ass basement and file things and deal with a man who doesn't understand the alphabetical order of things. That's kind of cool.
Ain't that just the way, soul sister? Raises a fist bump.
Hallelujah.
Do you fist bump them?
Yeah, of course I do.
Hell yeah.
And my name is Atticus. What's your name?
I am Loralee.
That's a nice name.
What do you do?
Well, now I am a mer person, and I haunt the seas near Brinkley Island. I almost forgot the name of the island.
Is that the name of this island?
Brinkley Island, yes.
I 100% didn't know the name of this island. I
You
thought
said
this was...
you said you are currently a mer person.
What were you before
Was
that?
there a time you were not a mer person?
Were you like an accountant? Or you an actuary? You strike me as an actuary.
They look off in the distance and
They
say,
can work anywhere.
almost 100 years ago,
Whoa.
I worked in a center of the community variety. But something strange happened there.
Were you a human being?
Yes.
Did your voice sound kind of weird?
No, that is what happens when you spend 100 years in the water.
No,
You
but
became-
like before you became a mer person, did you have like a weird voice?
No.
Become kind of Spanish.
No.
Is that what this is?
You gotta sound Spanish. I was gonna say it's like a perfect replica, like not perfect, but it's a really close impersonation of the Antivan people from Dragon Age. Specifically, this one guy from Dragon Age 1. I don't remember his name because I didn't like him very much.
So anyway, once upon a time, right, I was a person.
Uh-huh.
And I worked in a community center. There was a janitor. This fucking stupid janitor.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
Okay, please keep going. I didn't say that out loud as Atticus. I said that as Beth.
I was waiting for that. I've been waiting for months for that.
To like have that be put together. I don't know.
For you.
Why?
'Cause you were the only one there that day.
Was that really?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
There was a janitor who made a pact with a demon. As a result of the pact, there was corruption. Myself and a few others, we were hit with it and, well, we turned into what you see. At first, there was no problem. I developed a taste for human flesh. I bumped into a detective and a gangster, and they told me I couldn't do that anymore. So I left, and I came to the ocean. And then there were more of us, and now here we are.
Oh, I was thinking something different. But now I remember what you're talking about. I thought you meant like in the community center, like that janitor dude, like the fish people.
No.
That's what I was thinking. That makes sense though.
That's what I was thinking too.
Well, that's really cool. I'm sorry to hear about the human flesh thing because we kind of don't really want to give that to you. I mean, I'm sure there's like something we could work out about like importing dead bodies or something.
I'm so sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Atticus.
I haven't even heard from your lovely comrades. Please tell me about yourselves. My accent is turning Russian.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, I'm Phoenix. I go by Phoebe. I run a blog online about...
What is Blug?
Blug
Blug.
is, it's like... Yeah, you never heard of the internet, right? That was
No.
the thing. Okay, the internet's like a big web that connects everybody together. It's electronic. It's really cool.
Spiders?
Yes.
Spiders are viruses. I guess there could be spiders. It's a bad thing. But I study mythical creatures. And then she pulls out a camera and takes a picture of you. Sorry. But that's kind of what I do. So this is pretty cool.
I'm Cornelius. I almost just had a stroke trying to remember my own name. Almost called myself Atticus. I grow corn.
God, I almost just got my identity was almost stolen.
My identity was almost stolen.
Hello, Phoenix and Corn Man.
That's very much his
That's,
name.
Let us cycle back to the
that's
human
about right.
flesh, shall we?
Okay. Please stop. Don't eat the flesh of the people on the island.
Just the one.
No.
The Argent Sterling.
No. Let me tell you why we need him alive. Okay? Can I explain that to you?
They look at you.
Okay. So we have a friend. And Argent locked him in a big invisible cave. And you know how you were talking about the magic stuff that turned you into fish people?
Yes.
He did that to our friend. And yeah, it really sucks. And if we like definitely didn't need Argent, I really wouldn't care if he ate him. But we need to get him home to where we come from so he can talk and open the box. Otherwise, our friend is going to be stuck in there forever until he probably dies of starvation.
A box?
Like a magic box that you can't touch. We can't get to it at all. He put the magic box in like another dimension, if you understand what that means at all.
Sure.
But anyway, so he put him in a box. We can't.
Sounds fake, but okay.
That's fair. We can't open the box. We can't touch the box. The only thing that can open the box is his voice. And we don't know if using a recording of his voice will open it, or if you need the actual man himself to be there, because it could be, a double encryption. It could be anything. So we really need him to come home with us and let our friend out. But we know you really don't like him. That's why you guys want to eat him, because he's making your island a big ol' mess. Can we, lay down some terms that we thought might be very fair to you guys?
Does it include the Argent Sterling?
It includes him, but it doesn't include eating him right now.
It could include him being eaten in the future.
It does.
That could be arranged.
Do you know where he is?
Yes, but once again, we're not going to tell you because we kind of need him alive.
But he is alive.
Yeah, and he's going to stay that way.
Then that means he is here.
He could be here, or he could be at home. He might be on the ferry already.
You are funny. Ferry does not come until tomorrow.
Eh.
Man.
But we think we have some nice, viable options for you guys that will make you happy regardless.
I am not below negotiation.
Okay. can I lay down the terms that we think are fair to you guys?
Sheriff Steve is sweating profusely right now. I just want to let you all
I
know.
don't give a shit about Sheriff Steve.
Phoebe hands him her water. She laughs.
So, we know you hate Argent Sterling. We understand that. We also hate Argent Sterling.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah. So, when we leave the island tomorrow with him, we can have it arranged so that all of you go up to where his giant stupid house is and destroy it. Rip it down, burn it, drown it, whatever you guys want to do, destroy that house forever. And then, if Argent Sterling ever steps foot on this island again, absolutely no one will stop you or stand in the way of letting you guys tear him limb from limb, eating him, sucking his bones dry, whatever. No one will stop you if he ever steps foot on this island again. Or even fucking dips his toe in the water, whatever. No one will stop you. If he ever comes back, which hopefully he's not that dumb, but he might be, we don't know. As well, we know you guys don't like how much the ferry is coming with all these new tourists. So we're going to try, we can't promise it because we kind of just came up with this the other day, but try and have the ferry only come like once a month instead of once a week. Just comes once a month. That way you've got way less tourists coming, because I don't know how things were in your time, but right now it's really hard to take off more than like a week at a time. And if you are stuck on this island for a month, it's really hard to get that time off. So you're going to have like a 99.9% drop in tourists. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. Everything will go back to the way it was. And if that man ever steps foot on the island again, you know, there's going to be not a single soul who will stop you. But in return, don't eat him right now.
Okay. That was very convincing. So here's how this is going to go down.
God damn it.
Because you don't need to convince me. You need to convince the dice. So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to have you roll persuasion with a bonus dice.
Okay.
However, a normal success will not cut it.
Okay. So that's an 18. Let me roll my bonus dice. That's an 8. So I got an 18 on
Okay.
persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a normal success.
Okay. I don't want to discourage you, because this is not the end of the conversation. I just wanted to
It's
give...
about to be.
It's not about to be. Oh, wait a second. I thought that was just an offhanded comment. I didn't realize that was a threat.
No, we can't kill them yet.
You make a good point. However, I am of the understanding that the Sterling is on this land. The damage that Argent Sterling has done to the very delicate ecosystem of the island is simply unfixable. His crimes against us, and it sounds like against you, must be paid for. He cannot get off scot-free. I will not allow it.
Can we work out something else then? Because everything we'll have done, if you destroy him now, you're killing our friend, who is extremely innocent, has a family of his own. You will be murdering him for no fucking reason.
But you have his voice.
And if it doesn't work, then you've erased all of our options.
Perhaps you could verify this.
There was... I don't know how.
That to me seems like best way to proceed. Find out if your friend is doomed. I would not wish to see another person come to harm's way by the hands of the Argent Sterling. However, I hope you understand when I say that we do not need to operate by your human laws. I believe the Argent Sterling should perish for his crimes. As what is that? Is that some sort of iced tea?
It doesn't matter what it is. Keep talking.
Where did you all get the iced drinks?
I'm sorry, we don't operate by mermaid standards. Keep going, please. By all means, keep going.
So I encourage you, find out exactly what you need from this starling. And then perhaps you will be more agreeable, if things are in your favor, to turn him over to the mer people.
I mean, I don't really care about anything except getting my friend out, so... I mean, I also don't care if you raise the island, to be honest. All the people here fucking suck.
Hang on a second.
No, don't you say a fucking word, alright? After everything you did, framing our friends, like, don't fucking... Shut up. You're lucky you're sitting here anyway.
He can't even speak. He's so parched, he's like salt water. Shut up.
I would just like to personally say I do not vouch for the raising of the island by the hands of the Argent, Sterling, or the mer people.
Max, can I ask you a question as a person and a boy? That is not Cornelius.
Yeah, as a spectral outsider.
My cool ring, does that mimic voice as well? Or is it just aesthetic?
Turns you into the last wearer if that was you. Well, that was submitted by Adam, I think.
It was,
That sounds
turns
like
you
an
into the last
Adam
wearer.
thing.
If that was you, it shows you as what you last wore.
I will say that your voice, because I don't think you've used it really, right?
I used it to wear as myself,
I think
for a suit, as a backup outfit.
it has to mimic the voice to a certain extent. And I think if you you can kind of pull off their tone. So like if they speak at a lower registry than you and you speak at a lower one, you know what I mean? Like I could see that being convincing. Tell you if you wanted to use that route, you'd need to roll for it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's good. That's a great thought.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay, well, I think this has been a very very good, very nice meeting between our two bodies. Thoughts from the jury?
I mean, no one's leaving this room till we come to a conclusion.
Can we reconvene in like an hour or so I can have some time to talk to my my associates?
Take like a lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay, but then we're gonna have to draw like a hard piece, because if, you know, like, we won't try and sneak him off the island if you guys don't try and fucking find and eat him.
Lorelei extends their damp webbed hand and says, "You have my word, my word."
That's nice. I don't actually know how much that's worth, no offense.
It's worth a lot.
Okay, I shake the hand.
We will not come and raise the island.
Or
Or eat the Argent Sterling.
kidnap him.
Or kidnap him. Is there anything else that you need?
Don't-
You want me to not give him foot massage too?
I mean, you can.
We'd prefer that not.
No foot massage.
No.
No?
Just don't touch him. Just don't
Just
touch
don't
him.
touch him.
We
Don't
won't
touch
try
him.
and sneak him off the island.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you give him foot massage?
I will
No.
spit on him before I even look at him pleasantly.
Fair enough. All right. And you enter into your hour-long recess.
Okay.
Guys, what if we just chop Sterling's arm off and give it to them and then be like, here's a little bit?
Okay,
You
but
can have half.
here you can have you can have this arm as a treat. You'll get the rest later. I propose to
Tasting
you
menu.
2 plans. 1, my ring, if we just slip it onto his finger, I can be him if the recording doesn't work.
Okay, but what if that doesn't work? Because again,
My second plan was, what if we send the recording to our friends back on the mainland and they go and attempt to use that while we're still here?
I
We
was
have to
thinking.
get through the rumble and stuff, though, right?
I know, that's the thing, is we don't even fucking know how to get down there. Argent might, but like we're gonna have to figure out how to get down there, and that could be like a month-long process. We don't know. We could definitely try that. I don't think it's a bad plan. It's just it's so much safer to have him alive, and within, you know, our power to just like get Henry out. Like, you're not like getting off from this until you get him out. And if we give up and just give the mermaids the thing, like him, we have like what I feel is like a 30% chance of getting Henry out, because we don't know how strong or potent this magic is. It could be weak as shit, and like you just attempting to do voice work would work. I mean, actually, I don't think that's true. I think we tried that. It could be like you need his voice and him standing there speaking it. It could be a magic like that. It could be the recording. It could be you turning into it. I don't know. But is it worth Henry's life to not try more? I don't know. I'm definitely on board with starting the recording, seeing if that works. If it doesn't work, we're really fucked.
We're gonna have to fight because they're not backing down.
If we can guarantee that, no, we've tried and the recording does not work, we'll have to figure something else out. So, sure, why don't we get in contact with,
J.J. Abrams.
No, yeah, well, I mean, who's closer? I know Adelaide's, like, ancient as hell, but she knows about this shit, and she's closer. Would JJ help us? Jay help us? What was her name again? Jace, thank you, Jace.
I hate that.
Knew there was
it's just supposed to be Jay.
Well, do you think old Jace will help us?
I don't see why not.
If Jace doesn't help us, then we probably have to turn to Adelaide, because we brought everyone else with us. We literally brought everyone else.
There's cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, yeah, cheese.
Wait, did I make up
Phoebe
with
has
him?
Cheese's
No.
number.
No, I'm not talking to Cheese. No, you don't.
Yeah, Phoebe has Cheese's number.
You've never even met
They
Cheese.
went to high school together.
No, worst absolute last case scenario, she'll mention Cheese. But Jace, Adelaide, Cheese, question mark. Do we know anyone else? No, because we brought all
We brought everyone else.
We brought our goddamn love interest.
Phoebe pulls out her phone. She calls up Jace.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so you know that building that we kind of destroyed? That one
Yeah,
time?
Sterling Silver and Sons Silver
Yeah,
Corporation.
Yeah, that one.
Meatball.
Anyway.
Wait,
Hello?
Tomato. That guy's name's Tomato. We could contact Tomato.
What?
Sorry.
The former security guard.
Yeah, Tomato.
Meatball Tomato, the
Anyway,
security guard.
we just had somebody new to our list to call just in case you don't want to help. So it's optional.
It's not optional. Help us.
Okay, Atticus says it's not optional. We
Please.
need. Shut up. So we have a recording of Sterling's voice, and we want to see if it's gonna work. I have my hand up to my face. Already on the fucking.
I airdrop it.
We're gonna
Airdrops it across
we're gonna
the ocean.
Airdrop you something really quick. It's a recording.
I'm not really good with the whole technology thing.
I
you have
will
an
send.
What?
Do you have a smartphone?
Yeah, I think it's pretty smart. I barely know how to use it.
We can send you
You
some.
have a son that's like young, right?
Yeah, Jace Jr.
Put him on the phone.
Is he mad?
Get in here!
Does he know about that shit?
I don't know.
He will now.
You hear like a
Oh god, he's
like the
new.
changing of hands of a phone.
I thought he was just made a goof.
Talk to them. Oh hey.
Hey JJ, what's up?
Phoebe, what's up?
Hey man, listen.
I don't know if I've ever talked before. This is my voice. I'm Jace Jr.
I like it. It's a nice sultry voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like 20.
Oh, we're like the same age. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Anyway,
What a world.
sorry to like contact you on such short notice, JJ, but we need some help.
What's up?
So you know Sterling and Silver Sons Corporation.
Yeah, Sterling and
Incorporated?
Sterling, Silver Sons and Silver's Corporation.
Yeah,
Sterling?
So the building blew up. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah,
it,
yep.
It was taken down and everything.
Yeah,
the
it was
giant worm.
Matt,
crazy stuff.
what?
What? Nothing.
Oh Jesus! Oh, we never took that down. That's still down there.
Oh no. You didn't hear that. Anyway, so we have a recording of that dude's voice, and we need you to play it to.
Wait, what dude's voice?
Sterling.
Don't worry about it.
Sterling himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an
Sterling
asshole.
from
Don't-
Silver
yeah,
Sons
don't worry about
Sterling
it. Don't-
Corporation?
Don't ask him. Just send him. Make him show his mom how to use it. That's it. Just don't make him do it. He doesn't know any about this. He doesn't
He's
need
a
to.
spry young man. He's a spry.
Jace knows what
I take
we
the phone
need.
from Phoebe. Hey, JJ?
Hey, yeah, who's this?
Hey, it's
Pretty
Cornelius.
my God!
Friend of Phoebe and Atticus. We're gonna send you an audio recording. I just need you to
What
teach.
did I say? Sorry.
I just need you to teach your mom how to play an audio recording from her phone. Is that cool?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet, perfect, beautiful. Thank you.
Great.
Awesome. Here you go. Here's your phone back, Phoebe.
Thanks. All right, I'm gonna send that audio over.
Awesome.
All right, I'll talk to you later, JJ.
Do we need to go to like Sterling and Sons?
I don't
Put
think
your
you're
mom
gonna
back on the
go.
phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't just.
Hi,
show her-
yeah, is he helping?
Yeah. No. What's gonna happen is he's gonna show you how to play the recording.
Awesome.
Yeah. I told him about the giant worm. Okay. Bye.
What?
I called Jace back.
Hello?
Hi, Jace. This is Atticus.
It sure is. Was I Southern?
I don't remember.
I don't-
Yeah, I think you were actually.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. You ate an English muffin.
Well, you know,
That's how that works.
No. The American cheese, you fucking fool.
English muffin with American cheese. Now she sounds like she's Australian. It's fine. It makes no sense. She has a British accent.
what's going on, everyone?
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
JJ.
Jace, we're going to send you the audio. When you figure out how to play it on your phone, please take it to Sterling and Sons. You have to go underground to...
Atticus, how do you propose I get underground?
I don't
Just
know,
move the
Jace.
big worm.
Jace, we're in such a fucking pickle, okay? You know what's real? Mermaids are real. Mermaids are real, and they're angry at Sterling, and they want to eat him, and we can't convince them otherwise, so now our only hope is this goddamn recording. Don't even know how to get down there, but I refuse to let Henry die, because that's really fucked up. But these mermaids want to eat him. They want his tasty boy flesh, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we said we would try this. The fairy doesn't come till tomorrow. They know he's somewhere on the island, and they're, like, ready to munch.
Well, I'll get over there faster than you can say munch.
Thank you.
Just say it a few times.
Munch.
Yeah, just keep just like that. I'll call you back in a minute.
Okay.
Now keep saying munch.
Munch. I hang up.
Okay.
Do you continue to say munch?
In my brain.
She could
It's
just
like
go
that- it's like that
through the
song.
worm.
No, it's just like that song from
She could just use the
the
worm like a
Lorax.
tunnel.
That one
Like a
song from the
horrible worm
Lorax.
tunnel.
I know what song you're talking about.
Munch. Can't get that out of my head.
Munch.
Are we gonna get sued by the Lorax?
No, if anyone was gonna get sued, it was gonna be Tumblr like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Is that how recent the Lorax? When did the Lorax
No,
come
it's just
out?
everyone.
That's a long time
Everyone was
ago.
really sexually attracted to the Onceler.
Yeah, that's really weird.
We don't talk
I
about
was
that
sexually
anymore.
attracted to the Lorax.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I
Doing
think
everybody else.
that was like just a beautiful mustache on that.
But I saw that video on
little-
TikTok the other day, and I was like, "Ooh, munch."
How bad?
So about 20 minutes later, Jace calls again and says, "Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay, so I'm outside the rubble of Sterling and Son Silver Corporation. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, like it's a lot.
Yeah.
we were there. There was a big worm attack.
There sure was.
Is the big worm still there?
Nope.
Is there a tunnel where the big worm was?
There's some holes, but they're all pretty filled in with rubble.
Fuck.
There had to be one that he went down though.
Okay, listen. So walk me through this again. What is it that I'm doing here with this so-called voice recording?
So downstairs, in like one of the basement floors, there's got to be some kind of, because the very, 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 very bottom was like this massive network of tunnels that the worm crawled through. There's got to be like an access tunnel with like, because there was an elevator that went down, so there has to be like an access tunnel that's still available with a ladder that you can like climb down.
Well, shucks. I'm probably gonna have to roll spot hidden for that if I want to find that. It's me, Jay. 1 second,
Jay,
gamers.
You're all 100. Do you fall down a hole?
Oh no, Jay's dead.
Jay's gonna push the roll
Oh my
before
god.
something very bad happens.
Jay looks too
She
hard and
takes
her
one-
eyes explode. I'm looking real hard. I don't see
You just hear like. Okay, Jay saved the day. You hear. I don't really. Oh, wow, hey, well, that's really convenient. There's some sort of access tunnel.
Wow.
Atticus looks
so
like she's gonna
proud of
start
her.
crying.
Tears of joy?
Tears of joy.
Beth also looks like she's gonna start crying.
Man,
Tears of joy.
my eyeballs hurt just a little bit.
Don't explode
so-
your eyeballs. Be careful.
Why would they expect? Never mind.
It's
Anyway,
a common thing in the
Yeah,
city.
no, it's weird.
and her voice starts to echo as she enters the maintenance hall. Damn, I do hate ladders.
Maybe it'll turn into a slide if you just start sliding really fast.
I'd rather
Yeah,
not
just
do
hold on
that.
to the edges. Put your feet like a video game. You ever played one of those?
I played Mayro.
Meancraft? Like Meancraft.
Mayro.
Can someone tell me a story while I'm walking or heading down this treacherous flight?
You want to hear
Yeah,
about the mermaids?
Yeah.
They're all Spanish.
I don't think we only met one. We
What?
can't just assume that.
The mermaids
That's
used to
kind
be
of
people once.
Prejudice.
Atticus goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, Atticus is leaving, Jay. I'll tell you a story. I know she was like kind of in the middle about telling you the mermaids, but don't worry about them. They're not important.
Man,
so-
that was loud.
That was really loud. She's
Slamming doors.
She
Yeah.
really had to go to the bathroom.
yeah. She was like. So I want to tell you about the Game Boy SP Blue Edition. One
Hi,
day
Nintendo.
when I was a young boy of 37, I don't know the rest of it. It's a pretty funny story though. You should watch it. You know, you do have YouTube.
Sure do.
You should look
Tube.
that up. You should look that up right now.
Well, just look. Phoebe. I don't know if you know what's going on. I'm trying to like climb down a massive hole right now.
Right. But are you looking it up right now?
No, I don't. I have 2 hands on the ladder and 2 feet on the ladder. I don't have. Oh, wait a second. And you're, Jay. Can you go on YouTube? Yeah, Jay. Forgot I could do that for a second.
Wait, he calls you Jay?
What?
No, Jay has many J's attached to her.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I thought the son was with you for some reason.
No, that's JJ.
JJ. Yeah, that's JJ Abrams.
And you just hear from like far away. That's hilarious.
Thanks.
I can't wait to watch that one later. Is that Atticus again?
Atticus is back. I told her.
Should I leave that in?
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Atticus, you're
I
back.
got really used to doing that this weekend.
Just walking by and farting.
Just making fart noises because we did it in Central Park, and then this one lady looked at us really horrified. So we'd just be going down somewhere, someone passed, and we go, and someone's like, oh. And I found out I'm still really good at it.
I can't believe you didn't sing the whole Game Boy Advance SP Blue Edition song
I
into
couldn't-
the mic.
Game
couldn't-
Boy, Game Boy.
No,
No,
Game
that's
Boy
not
Blue
even
SP
it,
edition.
Ben.
No, it's not a song. It's a story.
Okay, I think what does anyone know what floor it is?
Was it like?
The second from the bottom.
Yes, it was actually the second from the bottom.
Okay,
Got you.
I think I'm just about here. Man, this went down for a long time. You know that?
Yeah.
Are your arms tired?
Yep.
Nice.
Can you, like,
immensely.
teleport?
I have clones. They were watching
See-
YouTube videos for
See,
me.
that's what I thought earlier too. I was like, can't she teleport? But then he was like, no,
If you
she has multiple J heads attached to her.
If
That's
you-
She's
not-
like a Hydra.
I was gonna say, if you could do Jay, and this might be a little mean, but I keep forgetting that Atticus is supposed to be mean, so here it goes. You could just drop like 50 billion clones down and just like
It's not like
Just
Shadow
make them
Jutsu.
carry
one
you.
away at a time and just like land on your like soft J bodies, and then as you poof down one by one, you're descending. And
Are
then-
these Naruto clone jutsus? Like, are they like shadow clone jutsus?
How many can you make at a time?
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5. It depends on how tired I
Can you
am.
regenerate them like
Here's what you
that?
gotta
No,
do. Drink
I-
16 5-hour energies, and you just go poof, 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 poof. You're gonna have a bad time in about 5 hours, but
No, that doesn't add up. 16 4-hour energies? Did you say 5-hour energies?
yeah, 5-hour energies.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
that
do
would
it
be
all
like,
at once.
That'd be like so many hours.
No, you gotta
That'd
drink
be
them, like,
infinite
you gotta drink
Yeah,
them,
energy.
they stack.
They don't.
They stack.
They stack something, all right.
Okay, I'm in some sort of big empty room. It's like metal everywhere. Is
Okay.
that?
Yeah, play the recording.
Okay, I'm gonna play the recording, and you hear quietly, "Open sesame," and then ah!
No, we
Oh
killed Jay!
No!
Wait, is she?
and there's like a clatter as the phone falls to the floor.
No, the phone would go with her. If her clothes went with her,
Oh,
the phone
okay.
would go with
You're
her.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Phone.
Is she naked?
No, she's not naked. But the call disconnects.
Oh, she doesn't have service.
Fuck.
I'm sorry about that, everyone.
Wait,
I peeked. Damn it.
guys, fuck Sterling.
Arlington's.
We could just feed him now. We could go to another dimension.
We can't.
What is in the other dimension?
No.
Who cares?
Jay
We
is-
got the key.
Jay is trapped there. We don't even know if she can get out.
Exactly. We have to go save her.
Wait,
Fuck Arlington.
what if the way to get out is you gotta go there and then have it said and then you can get back out?
Okay, but
Hold on. Let me call Jay.
hopefully she'll just
It goes straight to voicemail.
I feel like if she got out, she would let us know. So all we can say right now is
Our friend.
I'm gonna go bully Argent Sterling.
you do that. While you do that, I'm gonna go talk to Lorelai, tell him what happens, and that way, hopefully, we'll keep him from being where'd you guys go, and then finding out where we're keeping him. You know. So you guys go talk to Argent. Give me a call.
Shouldn't you have somebody with you?
I'll have the sheriff with me. I got body armor.
Okay. Yeah, just use him as a shield if you need
Yeah.
to.
So I'll talk to him. I'll let him know what
Standing
happens.
right there.
And I go back in the room with the sheriff.
Okay. And the two of you go back to the hotel.
No,
He put him in the jail.
He's in jail.
Oh yeah, he's in jail. Oh yeah, Laurel's right next door.
Laurel's in this room. There's a thin wall separating them from Sterling.
Argent's it's me, Argent.
Sterling's sweating in the next room.
What up?
Well. Phoebe and Cornelius.
Sterling, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sterling.
Sterling, we just... Listen here, Sterling. You're costing a lot of lives here.
Who's?
Everybody.
Everybody's.
Sterling, what do you know about that technological pocket that you've made?
Well, it's very experimental. I've never been in there personally.
So, how do you open it? Have you ever been just warped into it on accident?
No, not personally. I just gave them the voice command. They programmed it into the boopity-boop, and, that was that.
Oh, that's so informational. Thank you for all of the wisdom that you've given us today.
So you didn't program a way out then? There was no way out programmed?
Way out?
Yeah, way out.
Why would anyone ever need to go out?
Cornelius
Because
looks...
pocket dimensions fucking suck, bro.
Cornelius
Well, the
looks
worms got
absolutely
out.
flabbergasted.
I'm sorry, the worm.
Wait,
Sorry, hold on. You said the worms got out?
Yeah.
From where?
I assume the pocket dimension.
Do they talk like you?
No.
Okay, well, that's out the window then. When?
When?
Yeah.
Every month or so, they kind of...
Excuse me?
Wait.
And you never thought to, stop working on the project when you were releasing giant, massive, huge fucking worms?
Only one got away.
Only one got away! Oh, pardon me.
Okay, listen, I get it, okay? It tore down the whole building.
Mm-hmm.
Voice is down.
Oh, I'm sorry, is my volume a problem for you,
Yeah,
Phoenix?
it actually is.
There's
Next door, you just hear.
And you just hear, through the wall, your customs are so fascinating.
Atticus is boy, I'm talented!
Sterling, now is really not the time to hold back information, because on the other side of the wall behind us is one of the merfolk that want to eat you. And I don't mean that, as a metaphor. I mean, they literally want you to be fed to their people because you've committed unforgivable crimes in their eyes.
They want to drink your bone marrow, bro.
They want to drink my bone marrow because I built a house?
Yes, you've destroyed the ecosystem of the island.
Destroyed the ecosystem.
The amount of
Aren't you in an
traffic-
amusement park over
I
there?
am going to choke you until you are unconscious if you do not stop. I will come into this cell and I will hurt you, Sterling.
My amusement park's made entirely out of corn.
My amusement park is biodegradable.
What's your excuse?
The amusement park I own is not what's at question. It wasn't built by me. I didn't destroy an ecosystem of a small island in the middle of the ocean and increase the traffic exponentially, ruining the water quality, essentially the atmosphere, for an entire extremely rare species of people.
The mer people.
Yes.
that want to eat me.
Yes.
Extremely
they want to
rare.
eat you
Yes.
because you destroyed the land that they live in.
Well, it's all good. I gave you guys the voice recording.
It's not all good.
And you're going to get me out of
the
here.
voice recording sent another person into the pocket dimension.
Well, of course it did. It opens the door.
How do you open it to get people out, Sterling?
I don't know.
Do you have people that can make that happen? Because if you do, I suggest you get on it really, really fucking quick.
He gets up close to the other side of the bars and he says, "Not if mer people are busy drinking my bones."
I grab him by the front of his shirt and I take my ring out and I put it on his finger.
Okay, he says, "Oh, this is nice. What?"
It's not yours. I take it back.
I just proposed and then I unproposed.
I proposed to you and now I unpropose to you.
A tear rolls down his face.
Feel that pain, bitch.
Feel the emotional abandonment I've just given you.
I don't know where this leaves us. You guys are just getting me out of here. We'll figure it out
we're
once
not.
I'm off the island.
It's coming down to we're just going to have to give you to the mer people and figure it out ourselves because you're being entirely unhelpful and the mer people really, really, really don't want you to leave.
They really want to eat you, bro. You hear from out the wall. That's what I would say to Arlington if he was here. I don't remember his name. Steven?
Argent Sterling.
It's not that important.
I'm wacky.
Sargento.
Sargento Parsnip.
Listen, I know with 100% certainty that the three of you will get me out of here. And do you want to know why I know that?
Oh, I am absolutely on the edge of my seat.
No, you're standing.
He puts a seat behind him.
Because you're the good guys.
We're not that good.
Phoebe, where are the keys?
Phoebe,
Phoebe, can you give me the keys to this cell?
yeah.
If that involves going into the other room and getting the keys from our Mr. Police friend, I would adore that
roll
of you.
spot hidden and see if I can find him in here.
You find them in the sheriff's pants.
What are you doing?
I did get a hard success.
Okay, Beth has taken a strand of her hair and put it directly over the middle of her eyes in a way that somehow seems to defy gravity.
Let me see.
She put it like across her eyelids and held it in place with her eyelashes. It was amazing.
I don't like that.
I know,
It's oddly threatening.
Kind of
Okay.
ominous.
I've been able to do that for like literally my whole life.
Phoebe, you find a set of keys that's labeled "Spare Keys, Do Not Lose."
Phoebe hands them to her good friend Cornelius, and Phoebe's also going to real quick load her little boy gun with the one bullet.
Okay,
That in case anything goes down.
sure.
Cornelius enters this small jail cell, not letting go of the front of his shirt. He just unlocks it and then gets in there and trades hands and closes the door behind him. So now I'm in the cell with Sterling.
Okay.
And I pull my hand back and I vaguely threaten like I'm gonna punch him.
He stares at you.
Punch him.
Now I want you to tell me one thing. Do you still have people that can work on this so that we can get these people that are trapped in here out?
My dear boy, with the power of money, anything is possible.
I punch him in the face.
All right, roll the punch.
Maybe I won't need the
Is there
one
a punch
bullet.
scale or is it just strength?
Oh, it's unarmed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I guess I'll just roll Constitution.
Max, I'm physically blind.
Oh,
I know. I'm
you
having
didn't
it
give
right now,
yourself
having an
anything
important
in this.
conversation
No, I
with Lorelai.
It's
But in my head,
fighting
it's
brawl,
literally
so you have a
just me,
base
like,
25%.
Let me sing you a song of my people from Boston, and I guess
Oh, perfect. It does.
he's just like,
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, you still do punch him in the face.
I do. It's just not great.
Yeah, no, it's not really alive. Ugh! Ow!
And I want you to know, I'm not the most proficient at punching in our group. But there are at least 3 other people that are.
That'd be me. I broke Atticus's back because I punched her so hard.
Phoebe pretend punched Atticus in the back once and broke her spine. So
I could be next to come in there if you'd like.
So this very cute thing could happen where Phoebe and I trade places.
And then I beat the shit out of you.
And then your face gets broken, and then you get fed to mermaids.
And then you get a hot pizza pie in your face.
And they don't kill things and like cook them. They just like they're sashimi folks, you know? You're gonna be eaten alive. Hello?
Hello?
Dad?
Hello, son. Sterling says, I don't know what the 2 of you want with me. We had a deal. I gave you the voice recording. If you want more, fine. Get me off the island.
We need you to guarantee us that you'll be able to do this.
I mean, does anyone have a cell phone?
Who are you gonna call?
A guy? A tech guy?
Bob's Bugs?
No, not Bob's Bugs.
No, Bob's Bugs was there to kill him.
Yes.
Don't call them.
I'm not.
Bob's Bugs.
Never mind.
I take my definitely totally a burner phone out of my pocket and I let him use it.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Hello, police.
Hello, 911.
No. Says, hi, I'm looking for Science Man. Looking for Science
JT
Man.
Science Man?
I'm looking for JT Science Man. Yeah, I'll hold. He like puts a hand over the receiver. I'm on hold.
Congrats.
JT, hi. Argent Sterling here. Yes, I survived the terrible, terrible crash of my building and my helicopter. It's been a rough few weeks for old Argent Sterling. Listen. Remember way back when I pitched you about the boobity-boop, the old Dementia-Reno thing I was doing? Yeah, no, it's going good. It's going good. Works really well getting in. The getting out is not the easiest right now. I was just wondering if you could do that. Yep. Very good. I'm sure I will see you soon. Remember, you need to see me. No one else, just me.
No, it can be more than just you.
Yeah, I have to be there though.
Point your gun at him.
And point the gun at him, and I cock it.
It can be more than just you.
It can be more than just me, but I must be there.
It can also exclude you.
Nope. Hey, he stands firm. He says, just me. And you hear like a little like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nothing. Just making sure that we're all on the same page here.
You'll get paid either way.
Anyway, goodbye, JT. And he hangs up.
Hey,
I don't really like these conversations. Can I just say that?
That's fine. That's cool. Hey, Cornelius, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. I take my phone back and I relock the door.
Okay.
All right, we step outside.
Mm-hmm.
That ring that you have, that can change your voice, right?
Probably.
You want to call that guy back?
Oh, shit!
Wait, no, don't put it on now. Don't show him because it won't work. The next time you put it on, I'll turn it back.
I was just thinking he didn't like secret. Like my phone has a redial. I can just call that guy back. Yes,
Cool.
Phoebe.
All right. Let's go back in there. Hey, Argent.
Hey.
Sargento.
Hello.
Those
what he says.
those island hamsters are fucking rampant.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Listen. So we've got like a little bit of time before, your fate is decided.
There's nothing to decide.
So I don't think we have anything left here, right, Cornelius?
No, I think I'm all set.
All right. So
Maybe back later, but who knows?
So we'll be back, maybe. We'll see you later.
Okay. Great. And the two of you leave. Okay. Do you meet back up with Atticus?
Yeah, we walk back in there.
I didn't have a chance to talk to the guy.
Oh, I thought it was mostly for distraction's sake. I didn't realize
No, I
there
was
was
actually trying to convince him again because
Alright.
the thing didn't fucking work, and I didn't know what they were gonna get out of it.
So we're
My
gonna
fault.
meet back up
Hang
with
on.
Atticus,
We'll
but we're also
segue.
gonna get like the experience of Atticus.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Atticus, you are with Lauralee and Sheriff Steve.
Okay, so I have mostly bad news.
Can we wait for my dog to stop barking?
That was the island hamster.
That is the island hamster.
Oh, my bad.
So we did what you suggested. We have the ability to transfer the voice recording. So we sent that to a friend. We sent them to the box. They did try to use it. The bad news is... Well, the good news is it works. It works. The bad news is it only works one way, and now 2 people are trapped in there.
I see.
So, right now, we're just going to try and figure out another option. That's why I came back here to talk to you, because you seem like a very rational person. And since we're working on a plan B, I just felt that I should let you know that plan A exploded and made things worse. So, I am now going to literally beg you to please not eat Argent Sterling. Because now, especially if we don't have a plan B, now we have absolutely no chance of getting 2 of our friends out. And that's double the innocent death. So I am literally begging you to please rethink my initial offer.
Atticus, I am not an unreasonable person. If the Argent Sterling will not suffice, for now, I understand. Simply offer me up anyone else in replacement, and that will be fine, for now.
Okay, but I don't have anyone's life I can just give you, and honestly, in the nicest way possible, I'm definitely not willing to die for that bastard. I don't remember if you remember what it's like to be a person, but I kind of can't just fucking say, like, I pick the sheriff over here and you go for it.
Oh, wait, hang on. I personally would like to say that I do not vote for myself to be eaten in place of Argent Sterling.
Let me say that I kind of don't care if you ate Argent Sterling. He's an asshole. He fucked a lot of people. There's no one else on this island that I can think of that's, like, you know, a good choice to get murdered. I know a lot of stuff got wrecked by Argent. I understand that. Like, really, I get it. I am, on his behalf, so sorry, since I guarantee you he is not. But I don't have a human to sacrifice to you. I don't have one. I won't sit there and just toss some random innocent person. That's what I'm trying to do, is not let innocents get killed. I don't want any more bloodshed, especially on his behalf. Do you understand where I'm coming from here?
Of course. But there must be a price. I will consider your offer. Young Atticus, you are a shrewd negotiator.
Thank you.
I can tell you are very passionate about succeeding. I'm sure you would be very angry, perhaps with some sort of extra-dimensional game master, if your plan did not go as according to the plan.
Yes.
So I will consider.
And I'm not saying, you know, the plan we have now is firm. I'm sure there is something we can do in terms of getting you, like, human flesh in general. Not human flesh that's, like, alive, per se. It'd have to be, like, someone who's passed away, who, like, donated their body to science. We could set up some kind of, like, secret program on the island where they get shipped here for science, and then, oops, we lost it.
We can just body farm.
Yeah. And that way, you know...
We throw people into the ocean to see how fast they degrade.
Yeah, we're testing on the local ecosystem here. We're rebuilding the local ecosystem with human fertilizer.
Perhaps you are not as morally just as I originally thought you were.
People are donating their bodies to science. They're doing it for the betterment of humanity. What's better for humanity than not letting random innocent people get murdered because of some magical asshole, you know? All I'm saying is there is room here to be discussed, and there is also things that I can't break on. You can't break on certain things. I can't break on certain things. I understand that. But until I figure out more, let me sing you a cool song.
That is okay. I must ponder what you have said. Why do you not go meet up with your friends again?
Can I, like, walk you to the ocean or something?
No, I will stay here. Just fine.
Okay, cool.
And they take Sheriff Steve's glass of salt water and splash their face. All good.
Can I get you more?
No.
Okay, I will step outside. Sheriff, will you please stay here with your friend?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Wait,
thrilled.
okay, as I'm leaving, Atticus is fully aware that, like, maybe the mer person will be like, on the inside, I say fuck this, and escapes to the sea, amasses a mer army, and prepares to, like, launch onto the land. So, how many exits are there in this building? In, like, this room specifically?
Just one.
Just the door?
Yeah.
Do I think that maybe the mer person can create a new door with their body?
Are there any windows?
There's a window. You would guess that if they really wanted to, there would be very little that would stop them. You can roll psychology to see if you think they will.
I'll roll psychology.
Oh, wow.
I got a 4.
That has to be a success.
Oh, it definitely is. At the very least, it's a success. But I think I have something in psychology. No, I don't. What did I say, a 4? So that's definitely a hard success.
Okay. With a hard success, you get the impression that Loralee is not an unreasonable person. And they do seem to be taking your offers very seriously.
Okay, I step outside.
Okay. You meet up with Cornelius and Phoebe. Hi everyone, it's Max here for your regularly ad break. What is up? Thank you so much for listening to the High Tide finale. This is, no exaggeration, one of my favorite episodes that we have ever done. I hope you're enjoying it so far, and oh boy, I won't go into any more detail. So, pandemic-wise, I hope everyone's doing good. These are very strange times that we're living in at the moment, and it's my hope that This Isn't Normal is able to bring a little bit of light in some weird times. Thank you to anyone out there who is still serving the public in some capacity, be you a first responder or just someone who works in a grocery store. Like, been there, So just, thank you to everyone who's just doing their part to keep society afloat. I know these are all stressful times, and I hope that we can, do the best we can together, because every single person is in this together. So the next scheduled episode of This Isn't Normal is due to come out on April 27th, 2 weeks from now. And we have not been able to record. I mentioned last time we record locally, and given the circumstances, it is not feasible at this time for us to be able to do that. And I know we've gotten a suggestion or two about what we can do in the meanwhile. But if people want to hear something, if they want a Q&A, if they want Do It and Do It Now, which we've tried to do so many times, I'm sure we could find something to fill the void, because I don't know, for my ears, I would much rather have everyone together again, where I know we have like the nice equipment and the quality's a little better. I say that even though Will and Beth and myself and everyone just peak so bad in this episode. But oh my god, tell a friend about the show. Have you told a friend about the show? Tell them. Everyone's in quarantine. Most people are in quarantine. Tell a friend. Stay inside. Wash your hands. Tell a friend. In that order, please. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? I don't even know if there's anything else. Well, I hope everyone is staying safe. And I hope you're enjoying the episode. Please let us know what we can do in this weird time that people would like, because we're open to anything. So let us know, and otherwise we'll absolutely try our best to have something out for the 27th. Might be late, we'll see what we can do for everyone. But thank you all for dealing with us, and I'm so glad that we could finish off High Tide. This is the longest arc we've ever done. It's been so long. I'm sick of the ocean. I don't even want to think about the ocean anymore. I don't want to think about mer people. I've been sitting on this for so long. Thank goodness. Please enjoy the rest of the finale and look forward to the future. Wash your hands, everyone. All right, bye.
Howdy. So I talked to Lorelai. At first they were like, give me a random person to eat, and I was like, no. So now I have begged them to let us take Argent home with us and also not eat people, but I did say that I would try and set up a scientific economy fund, which would essentially farm dead bodies to the Mersons. So that might be something we have to do. But what did you guys figure out?
Phoebe's snickering.
We figured out that, I say figured out, what I mean is I punched Argent in the face and then stole his identity and also demanded that he start developing a way to get people out of the pocket dimension.
Wait, are you telling me that there's no way out of the pocket dimension?
He didn't get that far. Which is why I punched him in the face.
Is he, like, right behind you guys? Can I lean over?
No, he's not in the same room.
Oh, so I'm like, okay, so he thought that we just wanted the ability to open it and not take things out, and that would be good enough for us.
Yeah, I guess he's like a genius, but like a stupid genius, like an idiot.
Maybe his plan was to just get us in there and then
not have to deal with it anymore.
I mean, probably, but like we weren't just gonna be like, okay, you sit here in your office and we'll go downstairs. Like, no, obviously, if we're opening the thing, you're fucking coming with us, dude. Like, we were just gonna sit there and make you say it, which made all four of us would have gone in there. So like, then he would have been trapped too. Does he not think things through? Does he? I
think it was like a side project that he didn't really care about until we made him care about it. Like, I'm fairly certain that he just was fine with being done with it forever until we pointed a weapon at him and hurt him.
Can you guys, like, sit here for 1 second and Atticus marches into where he's at?
Sure.
Hey, I have a quick question.
What's up?
How many people did you put into that room?
Which room?
What room do you think I'm talking about?
The magic one?
The magic.
Just making sure we're all on the same page here.
Hey, quick question. Do you have any other magic rooms?
No, just the one. There's also a few.
How many's a few? Like 4, 5, 15? How many's a few to you, Argent?
Somewhere between 4 and 15 got in, and then a few worms got out. Yeah, I think that adds up. Between 4 and 15.
It's a really big gap.
I marched back to the two of them. So, do you guys have a solid plan?
So, we have two plans right now. One of which Phoebe came up with, the other of which I was thinking about while we were waiting for you. The first one is he called someone named JT
Science Man.
JT Science Man, who I have the phone number for that I can call back. My ring allows me to turn into him. So we were thinking of calling and just saying that it's okay if he doesn't show up. But my alternative plan is I could just pretend to be him when we meet this person.
How long does your ring last for?
until I take it off. So
I just want to say, for continuity's sake, for a brief moment, Argent Sterling did turn into Cornelius wearing a nice suit.
Okay, that's fair. So if you left that ring on and didn't take it off for at least like 3 days straight, you'd be Argent Sterling for 3 days straight?
Yeah, I assume so. And then you could put it on and be me.
Okay. Hear me out. I went to go ask Sterling a question. How many people were in that room? And also just get a sense for how much he values human life, which I knew was little. And I asked him, he said a few. I said, how much is a few to you? 4, 6, 15? He said, ballpark 4 to 15. That sounds right.
So here's a question for you two. How opposed are we to cutting off like one of Sterling's fingers so we can keep it? And see if it works with my ring, so we can just have infinite Sterling.
You're just gonna turn into a finger.
Like those things from Spy Kids.
I turn into a
No, I'm saying.
Spy Kids.
Here's my thing. I am filled with a lot of rage right now. I'm very angry, and it's probably really dumb, but I'm very tempted to just go back in the room and say, you know what? We've thought about it. You're right. You can have him. I'm very tempted. But also, the odds of us succeeding are never really that high. So, thoughts?
Give me like a day to like learn how to talk like him, like just sit with him and talk with him for like hours at a time. And then I think I could be pretty down for talking like him, and then I could just put the ring on and we can feed him to the fish people, because I'm not opposed to that anymore.
Phoebe, do you feel cool with that? Are you kind of down to feed him to the fish people?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll be right back. I go back into the room with Lorelai.
Okay.
Lorelai, thank you for waiting. I discussed it with my colleagues, and actually, we're cool with giving you Argent Sterling. We do ask. No,
you are a shrewd negotiator, Atticus.
No catch here. You are more than welcome to have him. We will not ask you to spare his life again. We do ask that you give us one more day with him, because we are going to attempt to impersonate him to other people and try and get our business solved that way. So if you can give us one day, Merperson promise, I stick out my hand, that he is all yours. We were trying to save his life. I kind of felt bad about killing him because, he was a person. But I did ask him a question about, like, how many people did he put in that magic box, And, I feel like if you doomed people to coming out of a box, or putting someone in a box that can never come out, like, you would remember how many people you kind of, like, murdered, right?
I would like to think so.
He has no idea. He gave me a ballpark of 4 to 15. So, we talked it over, and we'll take the risk that this plan may or may not work. So, but yeah, like, he's all yours in a day, if that's okay. If you guys can wait one more day, it's all yours.
The ferry comes in the morning.
That's cool. Like, we mean,
that's fine. They can have him.
We're gonna be on that ferry. We gotta go. But, like, so we're not, like, once we leave, like, we're not gonna give a shit. Like, but everyone cool with that? Like, tomorrow you guys can have him?
Well, hang on a second here. We're talking semantics. Like, do you want to be here for the ceremony, or like?
I mean, we can figure it out. But like,
this whole conversation is going.
You can put us down as a soft maybe if it's like an RSVP thing. We gotta figure it out. But like, we're not gonna let Sterling know, because then he's just gonna start screaming and crying, and we're not gonna be able to like get to know him better to impersonate him. But yeah, but like, if you guys want to go prep for your ceremony, I guess if you have one, I didn't know if you guys just wanted to like. Or if you like to have a dance you gotta do, I don't know.
Gotta go practice your dancing skills for the murder ceremony.
Roast him on a spit, I don't know. But this might be like really dark and terrible, but like, yeah, we're good. Do we have a deal? Is that okay?
Lorelei extends their hand, says, "We have the deal."
And you won't kill any other people on the island, right?
No, can we have the house?
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
It's all yours.
Yeah.
They firmly grasp your hand and says, "We have the deal."
Cool. Wait, are you guys gonna live in it or tear it down?
Oh, we are tearing it down.
Oh, okay.
The mermaids move into the 47 bathroom house.
The
favorite is the golf bathroom.
I turn to the sheriff. I'm like, is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Neat. All right, cool. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, where do the three of you go?
Well, I'm gonna go tell the others. I know Cornelius needs to stay here and learn more about him.
I'm gonna have some personal time with Mr. Sterling.
But I'm gonna go tell the girls about what's happening and like chill out. And I also, as much as Atticus is like, yeah, sacrifice because she's angry, at the same time, like she is still like just being like, chill, murder, and that kind of feels really wrong in her gut. She doesn't really want to see it.
Okay. So you head back up to the hotel where everyone is waiting, and Lucas stops you and says, "Hello there, Atticus.
Hi.
Is everything all set to remove Sterling from the island in the morning?"
He definitely won't be here tomorrow. She keeps going.
Can I roll intelligence? He nods blissfully and says, "Excellent, because I got a 94.
She goes, and starts kind of booking it.
He's so unaware. He's so charming.
I'm so glad everything is going exactly the way I, Lucas Price, needed it to. Thank goodness there will be no human sacrifice of Argent Sterling."
He says to himself, because Atticus walked away.
He's just absent-mindedly talking to himself. All right, you go back up and you deliver the news to your other friends. And Michelle says, "You're just sacrificing him?"
We were super against it at first. Obviously, we did a lot within our power to try and not do that. The mermaids, and I mean this literally, we're out for blood. First, they were like, cool, if you don't want to give us Sterling right now, can you sacrifice someone else? And I was like, no. They said soft maybe to, like, if we got, like, bodies donated to science, donated to this island for them to eat. But that wasn't even a no. So, you know, I was like, fuck, we don't have, I mean, did I tell them that Jace got trapped?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, I mean, we know that now Henry and Jace are trapped, to our knowledge. So, like, that's double the fucking shit bag. So I go talk to him, just see what else is in there. Like, who else got put in there? Because now that just dawned on me. You know what this fucker said? I asked him, I was like, how many people? He said, a few. I said, can you give me a number? 4, 6, 15. He goes, I don't know. Ballpark 4 to 15. Yeah, that sounds right.
Nancy steps up and says, "While it is not the painless death that I thought I could ensure for him, the man made a lot of enemies."
Is it gonna be painless? Aren't they just gonna fucking tear him apart?
We don't know what the ceremony is.
I hope they tear him apart.
No, because Nancy tried to kill him.
Yeah, no, Nancy was like a set. So, like, one way or another, like, he's gonna die, and Nancy fulfilled her contract, so perfect.
This is for the best. I'm very proud of you, Atticus.
I don't feel great about this. In fact, I feel very sick about this. But at the same time, I'm also maybe saving other lives in this process. Who else is he gonna fucking hurt down the line? If he can throw away 4 to 15 lives like it's nothing, who else is he hurt? Who else is he going to hurt? Who else? You know, how many other people are fucking trapped in, like, rooms like that? He said there are no other magic rooms, but he said, you know, when I asked him, how many people have you trapped in the room? He was like, specifically the magic one? Like, there are other rooms he's trapped people in that they can't get out of? I don't know. How much blood is on this man's hands?
Probably a countless amount. So I guess the only thing is everything all tied up nice? Anything else to worry about?
I mean, Cornelius is trying to impersonate him right now. The whole point of this was to get Henry out. Now we've got to get Henry and Jace out. We learned that the magic worms that we were fighting, they came from there. So when we figure out how to get them out, we should probably figure out how to shut that place down for good so no more magic worms get out. But we can probably talk to the tech about that. The mermaids promised they're not going to kill and raise on the island anymore, so that's safe.
Good.
So I don't think there's anything left. Don't mention to Lucas that this is the plan, because he thinks we're just gonna get him off the island. I told him he definitely won't be here anymore tomorrow. So bless
you.
Thank you.
But he'll be really mad. So like, just don't mention it to him. We'll deal with that later.
Right. You don't consider that a hitch? That you think that's just all the strings tied?
I mean, we'll be gone, so.
Okay.
What do you suggest we do?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I mean, what is he gonna call the police and be like, Mermaid's 8, Argent Sterling?
I suppose not.
I mean, you're right. Something should probably be done about it, but I don't know what that is.
Okay. Meanwhile, across the way in a jail cell, Argent Sterling sits with Cornelius and says, "So what is it that we're doing here?"
So due to circumstances, I need to know a bunch of things from you. Unfortunately, the things aren't going to be like, oh, give me your social security number. That'd be pretty crazy. We're not going to go that far. I just want to know about you. I just want you to talk to me about your goings on and how you operate on a day-to-day.
Oh, I knew you were a reasonable man, Cornelius. I knew it. When the three of you walked into my office, I said, that Cornelius, that's the one. You know, a tear rolls down his face. I always wanted
I want to eat a snack.
They're not very good.
I want to open it.
I'm going to take a sip of my drink.
Very quietly crinkles in the background.
Dry.
I know. They're very dry.
What is it?
A cinnamon apple. It's not crisp. It's a ball.
You're
I thought it said meatball. It says metaball.
Will, I brought these for you one time, but you weren't here. Here, have them.
Thanks. That was the best sketch I've ever made in my entire life.
That was intimidating.
That was a one-handed...
I brought that for you like a month ago.
I thought that was a jar of mayonnaise.
Talk about intimidating.
Oh, yeah, guys, I just scoop on the old mayo out. What is Phoebe doing?
Phoebe's taking a walk. She's taking a walk by herself.
How does Phoebe feel about all this?
A little conflicted. You know, she's killed somebody before. She doesn't want to do it again. But I mean, she's not technically doing it.
Is that how she's justifying it morally?
She's like, it's not by my hand.
Right.
Just by my word. Which is fine.
And you only kill bad guys.
Yeah. I mean, I almost killed you.
Yeah, but you only killed bad guys.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not that good.
Phoebe leaves and goes for a walk.
Okay, so
No,
before
this is Atticus in your mind.
before nightfall, Sheriff Steve tracks you down, Atticus, and says, "All right, Burger Boys, tomorrow's a very big day for the island. Ferries arriving bright and early at 10.
It's not bright and early. That's like mid-afternoon for me. I go to bed at like 7 p.m.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, Atticus is a night owl, I feel like.
Probably.
So I just gotta figure out if I'm adding 3 more to the invitation list. We can schedule it before. If you'd rather not be here, no problem. I get it.
Phoebe's gonna pass on that.
Cornelius, do you want to watch that murder?
Cornelius is learning Argent Sterling's autobiography right now, but he does not care either way.
I'm gonna say it's probably best if we don't see it. To be honest, he's hurt us, but not bad enough that I'm eager to watch him die. If you could just do me a favor and like text us when it's over, and just let us know that everything's good. Maybe I am kind of curious what the whole ceremony's gonna be. That's it. It's like a really dark curiosity, but at the same time, I don't have the stomach to watch them eat a man.
Well, Keanu does a little song and dance on the beach.
How many people do you guys sacrifice?
It's like a biannual thing.
Can you fucking stop?
Well, hopefully. That'd be very nice.
If you don't, I'll fucking track you down. You'll be next.
Oh my god. Well, you are a very shrewd negotiator, so I'm not interested in fucking around with that.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. Just let me know. Everything's good. maybe don't, like, text me, hey, good job killing Argent Sterling. Maybe something like, hey, the package was delivered or something like that. I don't know. Something that's not gonna, like, show up on my phone is like, you participated in the murder of a man.
Sure. Very understandable request. Can I get your number?
Sure, I give him my number.
I like you, Atticus Rivers.
I don't. Are you sure you're not sexist? Because, like, the first time I met you, I gotta be honest, like, you struck me as very sexist.
I think I give that impression off a lot, but I'm just kind of a dumbass.
Alright, well, you should work on yourself as a person. I got some work to do, but you got some work to do too, dude.
Everyone has some work to do.
Maybe do some active work.
Active work.
Active work on yourself.
Like gardening?
Just gardening your soul, my dude.
Gardening?
Zen garden.
I love that. Some deep shit.
Alright, goodbye.
Wait.
Okay.
There's nothing else that we need to discuss, right?
I feel like the universe keeps implying that I'm missing something here. Do you have something you think I should be discussing? Is there a loose end that you are aware of?
Not me personally. I'm just trying to make sure everything's going to go smoothly tomorrow.
Okay.
But we're all on the same page, so there's not going to be a problem.
Oh, wait, actually, Lucas doesn't know.
Yeah, see, that's one of those things that might be a problem.
See, that's the second time the universe has pointed this out to me. Lucas doesn't know we're sacrificing Sterling. He thinks we're still going to smuggle him off the island.
That sounds like a sheriff problem tomorrow
Yeah.
after we leave.
maybe tell him that, like, oh no, something's
fell
going on
into the ocean.
other side of the island, and when you come back, oh no, they got him before he got on the boat. Oopsie. Next time.
Next time.
Mission failed. We'll save him next time.
All I'm saying is, I don't really want to get kicked out of the hotel tonight. So, like, maybe we can deal with this at like 7 a.m. tomorrow.
7 a.m.?
But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I haven't played for this. Okay, I got a lot of guilt.
If you think everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
I don't think everything's gonna be okay. I think that I got a lot of shit on my plate, and that this plan we have is maybe only about like a solid 60 to 70% like good, and we are like actively destroying any hope of that last 30% going through. So, but also. He's a very horrible, dangerous, bad man who's killed a lot of people and has so much blood on his hands and the rest of his fucking body that I'm trying to justify it to myself that, whatever a good analogy is, like, kill this dude, he's not going to kill 70 other people down the line, That's all I'm saying. But the mermaids, they promise not to kill people on the island anymore. As long as no one gets in the way of him tearing down that house, then, like, you guys are good on that front. Lucas seems probably going to be super upset. He might try and, like, call the mainland police. I don't know if they have any jurisdiction out here, but...
Doesn't somebody live on the estate? Like, doesn't the gardener lady live
Yeah,
on
but,
the
like,
estate?
she's up there because she was trying to find Sterling to help sacrifice him. Lucas is literally the only person on the island that didn't want him sacrificed. So, like, we just gotta let her know that she, like, shouldn't be there when the mermaids show up.
That's what I was getting at.
But, I mean, yeah, I can go tell her right now. She's kind of wandering around. Just like, hey, you can't live here anymore. The mermaids are gonna fuck this place up.
Alright, you do that. You tell her. She's like, cool, Argent's dying? Sounds good.
Nice. I go back to the sheriff. Sheriff, what do you think we should do about Lucas? As you are literally the law of this land. As non-existent as that literally is, technically it is you.
Lock him in a jail cell or something. That'd probably cause a lot of problems.
That probably would. Maybe you can talk to him or something.
Talk to him? What do I look like?
The sheriff.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to be sheriff?
I'm going home tomorrow.
Do you want to not? Want to be sheriff?
I kind of have a
It's a lot.
I don't want to be a sheriff. Why don't you retire and hire someone competent?
I like the way you think. Can I be deputy?
I can be acting deputy when I'm on the island. How about that? Whenever I'm on this island, I am an active deputy. But when I'm not here, I'm not.
I respect that.
Cool. Right now, as deputy, I recommend to you, Sheriff, that you... Bless
Sneeze?
You.
Thank you.
Where the fuck did that come from?
the birds.
Psychic rats.
Oh,
They're
God.
everywhere.
They're everywhere. I don't know. Lucas is a problem. Maybe go discuss it with some other civilians who won't mention it to him while we figure this out. That's the only problem I can think of.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll try and come up with a solution then, and I guess we'll see you in the morning.
hell yeah, see you 7 a.m. If you're not awake, I'm waking your ass up.
Okay. The next morning.
6:50.
Okay.
I'm outside the sheriff's house.
You knock on the door. Hey.
Wake up!
I'm up. Ferry should be here soon.
In 3 hours.
Yep.
What time's your sacrifice scheduled?
Well, you guys didn't seem like you really wanted to be here, so I scheduled it for 10:30.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Did you figure out what to do with Lucas?
Yeah, we're gonna tell him that there's something across the island, and
What are you gonna do when he comes home and finds him dead?
he's not gonna find him dead. They'll take him in the water. It'll be all good.
Oh, okay.
So do they take him in the water and like strip him apart
Oh yeah.
brutally?
Oh, it's awful.
Sharks.
Oh.
It's like Shark Tank, except it's with real sharks and not finance.
You guys have
Phoebe looks very pale.
Absolutely horrible, but nothing any of you need to worry about.
all right. Maybe you should call me and let me know that everything went okay. Instead
Okay.
of sending me a text. I would prefer a call.
Sure.
Okay, cool. If you've got the Lucas thing settled, great.
Yeah, that man loves scavenger hunts.
Can you guys think of anything else on this island that we need to do? No. Can I say goodbye to the gardeners, I guess?
Yeah,
I go to the gardener's house.
which we've named them twice, by the way. I found that out. Do I remember what either of their names were? It was like Sock.
Written it down.
I thought there was like someone named like Zulu or Coco.
Probably. Mr. and Mrs. Gardner. They weren't named after listeners, I know. It was like garbage nonsense names.
The best kind. Hey, I just want to let you guys know that we're getting off the island today.
Okay. Wait, what was the little
just say
gardener's
Kay.
name?
Really? We fucking saved their daughter's life and they're like, chill, bye?
No.
Okay, see you later. Have a good life.
It wasn't Emily, was it?
No, it was a cool name.
Emily's a cool name.
Was it Kiki?
No, it was not Kiki.
Zulu.
Zulu.
Alright, Baby Gardener. That's
Baby. What's up, Baby Gardner?
You saved my life. I'm forever in your debt.
Cool. Can I call you Baby Gardner?
Sure thing.
Cool.
Everything is going according to plan with you-know-who being munched, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. It's for the best.
Yeah. But, like, that's going down at 10:30, if you didn't know. I guess there's a party at the beach now.
Yeah, Keanu, he plays some sick beats.
That's dark, but, okay. Just don't mention it to Lucas, because he doesn't know.
Oh yeah, that's scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a town meeting without him.
Oh, okay. But anyway, we just want to say, like, thanks for everything. Good luck. And we're peacing.
What if they did it like right outside the hotel? And he's just like, what's going on out there?
Scavenger hunt.
Maybe I'll go see. No.
Oh, good. All right. At 9:50, the ferry pulls up, and you all get on it.
I jump on it.
Okay.
Atticus, like, straps herself into a seat, and she's like, let's go. I don't want to see this. She's holding, Michelle's hand.
Okay.
The facial journey you just went on.
I was like, I will remember the hand. I will remember the name.
I will remember the hand that holds me.
I was like, I will remember the name of the girl that I have a mega crush on, and I'm seeing, but not dating.
Near, far, wherever you are.
We're seeing each other. We're going on dates. We're like linking pinkies, but we're not like macking it out at like 6 p.m. on a Friday night watching MasterChef.
What's my girl's name?
Savannah.
Savannah?
Name.
Cornelius.
Yes.
You had an exhausting night. You got very little sleep.
I recorded it all on my phone just so I wouldn't forget anything.
But you feel very confident about pulling off the second heist of the century.
Well, it's like, like 2019 or 2020, whatever it is. So, like, technically this is a different century.
Okay. You're right. The great heist of the 21st century.
This is the best heist of the century, guys.
No one's gonna do it better.
The other passengers who journeyed with you get on the ferry as well. The one guy who got locked in the cell is very disgruntled about the whole thing.
I'm like, yeah, me too. I understand.
I am never coming back here again.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
No.
I'm giving this a 1-star review on Yelp.
Goddamn. Do you mean Telp?
Yeah, sorry. This was a very stressful vacation.
I understand completely. Mm-hmm. And at 10 o'clock, the ferry takes off.
Phoebe claps.
It's a slow journey as the ferry departs. And Atticus, I feel like you check your phone pretty regularly.
Starting at 10:30, she starts like glancing at it, but she also looks like seasick. But she's not seasick. She's just sick.
So at 10:31.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
What happened to the sick beats?
Sick beats were before.
Oh.
It's the pre-show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this man was doing a scavenger hunt for a while.
Probably like 10.
Atticus, you don't get a call, but you do get a text.
I don't get a call though. Even
You
though
don't get a call.
I asked for a call.
You did get a call. The text just has the letters HE.
Help.
Just HE.
I call the number.
There's no answer.
Turn it around. We're going back.
Well, I want you guys to think about this. You don't have to go back.
We should.
You've accomplished everything that you needed to do.
Yeah.
So the mermaids just ate everyone on the island?
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure I know that.
You have no idea.
I think we shouldn't go back because if we find out that all the mermaids ate all the citizens, it's gonna weigh very heavy on our human conscience.
What if we could still help?
I don't think we'll get back in time. We've been on the boat for half an hour. They're gonna get another half hour to munch and crunch, and then we're gonna doom everyone on this boat, including ourselves, to also get munched and crunched.
Guys, we just murdered an entire island.
We don't know that. It's Schrodinger's Island now.
Guys.
Atticus bursts into tears.
The ferry is still sailing away.
Phoebe is sick. She's sick.
Atticus just cries for like, but we don't say anything. What are we gonna do? Turn around, find everyone dead, and fight the mermaids?
There's still a chance.
There's not!
He sent that.
There was an army of mermaids.
There's still a chance. I have my one bullet.
To knock out every mermaid on the ocean.
It's like Call of Duty Zombies.
I turned to Michelle and Nancy and Savannah, and I show them the text, and I'm like, do we ask to go back?
Didn't you ask him to say hey?
No. I said, I asked him to call me.
Oh. Ooh. Nancy's like looking out over the sea, like away from the island. She's like, we got what we needed.
I'm still crying. I look at Michelle and I'm like, I mean, they're definitely dead. But like, do we go back and fight the mermaids for doing that?
No.
Or do we just pretend we didn't see the text?
Michelle looks at you and says, you know I can't answer that.
I don't know how to answer this.
I'm gonna go find the captain.
Are you telling him to turn around?
No, I'm telling him to never go back to the island ever again.
Atticus.
No, we need to go back. We need to save these people.
How are we gonna do that? We're unarmed. There's an entire army there. You have a gun, and it's got one bullet.
I have more bullets than the one bullet.
I don't believe you.
All right, so
I have
hang
a
on.
sickle.
Let's set this scene real quick.
What do the mermaids have? High beam eyes? What the fuck are they gonna
Hang
do?
on.
They eat people with their teeth.
Okay,
They're stronger than us.
I want to set this scene because Cornelius, you start walking at a brisk pace to the captain's
Phoebe
office.
is following
I
you.
know. This conversation is going on as Cornelius is going up to the captain's booth, and Phoebe is like calling after him.
Is the island still in view?
Yes, it is.
Is there a telescope on this boat?
A telescope? Roll back.
Roll.
No, wait. There's gotta be because like you have. Think of a boat. I will ask for a bonus die for this. A fucking boat is gotta have some kind of like telescope to look for.
It might
like,
be in the captain's quarters.
yeah, rocks.
You know what? You're right. It would be up in the captain's quarters.
I fucking break into the captain.
You all
No,
kick
go
down.
to the captain's quarters right now.
Are you trying to get in there first?
Atticus chasing
I don't
him
care.
after
I don't
Phoebe
care.
and
I don't
me.
care
To
what
the
they're.
captain's quarters.
I go to the captain's quarters.
Okay, I'll have you roll dexterity.
She parked
Why?
away?
I'm not actually gonna fucking jump all the way there. Like
I'm trying to see if you beat them
parkouring.
there.
Okay. I got extreme success.
My legs
Okay.
are longer than yours.
I go,
Yeah.
Phoebe's got the tiny speed.
You see like Cornelius and Phoebe chasing after him, and you go the other way around,
shove.
and you kick in the door to the captain's quarters, and the captain says, "What the?"
I'm so sorry, sir. Ooh, I'm so sick. I need the I need the telescope to become unseasick. Ooh, give me your telescope, and I run away.
You grab the telescope.
I run back, and I want to use the telescope on the island.
Okay, you look at the island.
Do I see anything?
You don't see much, except for smoke rising off of it.
Does Atticus share this information?
I do go back.
Well, hang on, because by this point, Cornelius and Phoebe have burst into the captain's quarters. Run me through this.
No. I want to make a roll. I want to make a roll before we do this. I want to roll dexterity and see if I can run in front of Cornelius and fucking get in front of that door.
Okay.
No, it didn't work.
Okay, Cornelius, you kick down the other side of the door first.
I don't kick it down. I'm walking in like a polite gentleman.
Okay, you walk in like a polite gentleman.
Captain, may I have a word with you?
Do you need the telescope too?
No, I just need to ask a personal favor, not for me, but for you.
Sure, what's
You
up?
owe this man no favor, sir. You don't need to do this.
Phoebe,
Do not.
I put my hand over Phoebe's mouth.
Phoebe's kicking.
Like,
Sir,
Kicking
for
and
your
looking.
safety, I suggest that you never, ever go back to that island. Something happened today, and I'm not going to bother to explain it to you because you would just throw me off of your boat. But you can never go back there.
Sir.
You
sir.
should find work
You wanna
elsewhere.
be
I am
remembered- You want to
suffocating
be
you.
remembered as the hero or the villain?
while this goes back, I want to return the telescope to the captain, and I'm looking at the guys, and I'm like, Captain, do you know about the mermaids?
The what?
Atticus,
I'm just asking, Captain, do you believe in mermaids?
My first wife was murdered. No, I'm just fucking with you. There's no such thing.
Okay. Then let me just let you know that I used your telescope to stop being seasick at the island. And the island sank into the ocean forever. Don't go back.
She's lying. Go look for yourself.
yeah, the island sank into the ocean, Captain. You can never go back.
No,
Please
no,
just trust
no,
us.
no.
Phoebe,
No.
Phoebe, you're grounded.
Ground me, Dad.
I can't ground you. I'm your dad now.
Captain, may I please have a word?
I guess.
Listen, sir. Shut up. Do you want to be remembered as the hero or the villain in the story? That town is under attack, and we need to go back and save these people.
There is no story if we just don't go back.
No, because I'm going to spread it on my blog.
You can be a hero, or you can be literally nothing at all. There is no villain in
Sir,
this
you
scenario.
will be known as the villain of this story if you do not turn around right now.
Her blog has 4 followers.
No,
You'll be
it has
fine.
3 million followers.
4.5
All of
followers.
every person on the northeastern coast follows my account.
I'm gonna have you roll fast talk and persuasion. Fast talk to convince him of the severity of your blog, and persuasion to convince him to turn around.
I don't want to go back. I decided to be selfish. I want to go home.
Fast talk worked. Persuasion.
You know who's alive?
Us?
No. Lucas, because he's on the other side of the island looking for the ship.
Persuasion was also a success.
Oh God, Lucas.
He's gonna go home and be like, what happened?
What happened here? Everything's on fire.
There's dead
There's
bodies
blood everywhere. Where are my friends?
Sterling got him.
Sterling, what have you done?
The captain turns and says, "Young man, young woman, I can't risk being the villain of this story. It's me, the captain. I know we haven't met, but I have a very strong moral compass."
Captain, I need to ask you a question and a favor for me now this time. Since you want to go back so badly and be the hero of the story with this young lady here, can you drop the rest of us off at home first? Please?
Sir, if you don't drop me off at home, I will sue your entire company. I am ill.
What does the company matter when you'll be known as a villain, sir?
You'll be a hero?
Sir,
but
I only brought enough medication for this vacation. If I don't get home today, I'll die.
We'll be going back very soon, Dad.
I'll die.
I will sue your entire company. I'll have your ass. You won't be able to ever feed your family in the boat industry again.
You'll be able to build a new company, a new family with the fame you gain from this story.
Sir, I'm going to be sick on you if you don't bring me home.
My 3 million followers.
No, I'm fainting, and I fall against the captain, and I'm like, I am dying, sir.
We need to get her to a hospital.
If you don't get me to the mainland, I will have your company in ruins.
Well, this is my
Poor
first
guy.
rodeo, everyone. And he stands up.
Oh boy.
He's flipping a coin.
Oh boy.
We beat the fuck.
Captain!
There's a conspiracy.
There's a mutiny afoot.
He reaches into a jar and pulls out a coin, a small quarter. Quarters are big. He pulls out a quarter.
Small quarter as opposed to the normal sized or large.
It's a nickel.
Oh, ew.
The small quarter.
That's the worst coin.
Oh, you're right. He pulls out a real quarter, a normal-sized quarter, and he says, this is my first rodeo, everyone. I've been in situations like this before, where I have a group of passengers and they can't decide, like, oh, should we eat each other? Oh, should we just hold out and pray for salvation? Oh, should we hunt the whale? No, we should save the whale. All that sort of
Maybe takes
stuff.
the coin
How
and
long
flips
have you
it.
been doing ship work that you needed to potentially eat people on your ship?
Anyway, moving right along.
I'm reporting you.
So I feel like the only fair way to do this is to flip a coin. Now, those in favor of going back to the island, what side would you like?
Head.
No, that's me.
That's
Tails.
Oh, I want heads to go home.
Okay,
Heads for home.
Heads to go
Heads
home.
for home.
Tails to go back to the island. Here it goes. I'm about to flip it.
Flip it the right way.
I don't know if I can. I don't trust you to flip
What
it.
do you do?
Like this?
No, Mac,
like
hold it like
this.
this.
Put your thumb. No,
And then you flick it.
like make it, and then no,
With your thumb under the coin.
like here, and then you literally flick it up. Bend your thumb a little bit. Flick it up, like. Boom.
That one doesn't
Max,
count.
here. You do it like this. So you have your hand like this, and you put your thumb kind of tucked under. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
On the
Let it be
edge.
exact.
My heart is racing.
It's tails.
I grabbed the captain.
Coin doesn't exist. It's at the bottom of the ocean, Captain.
I grabbed the captain by the shirt. And I'm like, sir, if you turn us around, if you refuse to deliver us to our destination, I cannot guarantee your safety.
Sir, if you don't bring us back to the mainland, not only will I cry, but I will also call the police for kidnapping of several passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot go down as the villain in that young woman's
Grab a
blog.
life jacket. We're tossing him overboard.
Oh, man.
You want to go back and be the hero of the story? You can fucking swim your ass.
I grab
I'm
a
not
life
going back
jacket. I go and I grab a life jacket for the captain.
Phoebe's mortified by this point.
Atticus, while you're grabbing a life jacket with Cornelius.
I'm not leaving him. I have the captain in a fucking headlock.
Okay, you
Just choke him out. Just choke him out.
Just
choke him out.
You turn around and you see Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Atticus, what is going on?
Phoebe wants to turn the boat around.
Do you think there's a chance those people might still be alive?
I
No.
do not think there's a chance of that, because I want you to think about the fucking facts, Michelle. I want you to think about this. Cornelius said it best. We have been on the road for now, 45 minutes? That is another 45 minutes that those things have to finish eating off the residents. Those residents have literally no chance. They were all on the beach. They were all partying on the beach.
Don't you owe it to them to try?
Try and what? Go back and fight 15 million mermaids?
Okay.
I am not going to get myself, you, any other people on this fucking boat killed for nothing. If you want to look at me like I'm the worst thing in the world, if you want to dump me, never talk to me again, I get it. But your life, my life, is more than that. It means more to me than that.
Okay. Do y'all throw the captain overboard?
No.
No.
Do you, like, lock him in the brig?
Tie him up
No,
with a
I
life
just kind of
jacket
sit with him
and
in his
knock
cabin,
out.
and I'm like, we're not turning around.
Okay.
What are you doing, Phoebe?
Phoebe's not in the captain's quarters anymore with you guys.
Where's
She
Phoebe?
went to the bottom of the boat.
Okay.
On the bottom in the water.
She's under the boat.
No, she's in a room like on the bottom side of the boat.
And before too much longer, the boat pulls back to beautiful, sunny Bridgeport, Connecticut. You all undock, get your shit, and go home.
I call the number again.
There's no answer.
I delete it.
And with that semi-unexpected ending, we wrap up High Tide.
Do you really think we're gonna go back?
I didn't know.
You totally thought we were gonna go
It
back.
would have been a really cool fight if we had gone back.
We would
We're
have saved
unarmed.
We made weapons.
It's
I had
never
my
stopped you guys
I had
before.
Freddy
Our
Krueger.
made weapons were I borrowed a sickle from the general store that I returned before we left.
I got super strength of Freddy Krueger arms, bro.
I don't. What am I gonna do? Bite them?
I don't
They
even. And I
have
can't
stronger
use
teeth.
guns, so.
Take my Freddy Krueger arms. I just beat him up with my fists.
So now, I guess the main question, and we'll end it here, but you guys have a few avenues to pursue. Of course, there is our boy Henry trapped in some interdimensional evil worm plane, but your other boy Cornelius has a haunted amusement park.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Forgot about that part. Shit.
That was a long time ago.
I know, that was pre-hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
So
I must be like really haunted by now.
Yeah.
Oh, this bitch is super haunted now.
but so, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Which avenue you want to pursue first?
Definitely Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We should-
haunted amusement
I
park
don't know
can
if-
wait.
I don't know if there's food in there, and he's been in there a long time.
He can eat giant worms.
Giant worms do be tasty.
Okay, Sheriff.
Who's probably dead.
Ooh.
Definitely
We don't
did.
talk about
Surprise.
him anymore. We don't talk about that anymore.
Well, anyway, I don't have a girlfriend anymore, so.
Maybe you don't have a
No, I
girlfriend
definitely
anymore.
don't. She was definitely like, turn around and do the right thing. And I was like, no. And she was like, I can't ever look at you again. But like, sorry. I love you.
You gotta save who you can.
Guys, Phoebe was going to ask Savannah out on this episode, and now she's too sad. Because
did.
everybody's dead. We forgot to do something. That's why they got killed.
No, that was Max's giving us a chance to say goodbye forever. And then like, definitely have us stay there. And I don't know if it was like,
Oh god, imagine if we stayed for the ceremony.
We would have been in the fight.
Those aren't actually fruit flies, they're soil flies.